Stovetop Lasagna. Alright guys, let's get to it. It's an easy under 30-minute recipe. Don't forget to watch the video to the end for full instructions. Don't forget to hit that follow button. Let's get to it. Alright, first you want to add you some butter to the skillet. You're going to melt that down. You're going to add you some garlic. You're going to add some onions, and we're just going to saute that down for about 3 to 4 minutes. Alright, next you're going to add your protein choice. I chose ground turkey. You can use any protein choice you want to. You can use chorizo, ground beef, whichever you prefer. I went with ground turkey, just a more lean, more tender style type of meat. You're just going to cook that down. But before you get to cooking that down, you're just going to add these seasonings to it. I'm going to have all of the seasons in the description box below, so don't even worry if I'm moving too fast. But I added salt, pepper, garlic powder, oregano, paprika, and also I added a little sugar. If you know, you know. All right, you're just gonna cook it down until the meat is starting to turn brown. So it's gonna cook for about 2-3 minutes. All right, next, don't forget to strain your meat, guys. We're gonna strain out the protein. So I'm gonna just take this strainer right here. If you have a strainer like this, you can use this or whatever type of strainer you have in your house. You're just gonna pretty much strain out as much juice as possible because you don't want it to be super greasy or just, really greasy. So you just wanna strain all that grease out of it, really. All right, it's time to dress it up. You're gonna need you a couple tablespoons of this tomato paste. Don't worry guys, I will have all of the instructions and the ingredients inside of the description box below. So if you're looking for any specific measurements, that's where you can look at. All right, so next you want to add your tomato sauce. I went with Hunt's tomato sauce. You can use any tomato sauce that you would like. You're just gonna bring that up to a boil. All right, once it starts to boil, we're gonna add some fresh parsley. We're just gonna mix that in there really well. All right, you want to get you some lasagna. Then we're going to break the lasagna up, guys. We're just going to take one and we're just going to break it in half, and we're just going to put it inside of the pasta. You can just stir it in really good once you add all of the pasta to it. You can just add as much as you would like. I think I added probably about 4, 5, 6 pieces of them. I just broke them in and just split them into 2. Just want to fill them up really nice. Just like that. All right, so after I got done adding all of the pasta inside, I just added a few more to the top. I took some water and I added it to the tomato Hunt's can just to mix it in with some tomato sauce. And I just added it to the top of the pasta noodles because I want the top of the pasta noodles to get soft as well. All right, so next we're going to place a lid on top of that. Then we're going to let that simmer for approximately 15 minutes, guys. Just cut it down as low as you can, and then we're just gonna let that simmer. And while we're doing that, we're gonna get to our ricotta. All right, so you just wanna take 2 eggs, and you wanna add it in, you wanna mix it in really well. Then we're going to add our ricotta cheese to the mix. All right, guys, after mixing in all of your ingredients, one thing I did forget to add was the parsley, so don't forget to add parsley. We're gonna refrigerate that. Then we're gonna check on our pasta, all right? Once our pasta starts to, we're just gonna stir it up, guys. I just took it and I just started to stir it up just to make sure it wasn't sticking at the bottom. I didn't want it to burn. I had issues with that the first time. So you can just mix it in, just re-even it just like you saw me do right there. And now we're going to go add our ricotta cheese, as you can see. It's gonna spread as much as you would like, man. I don't know. If you really like the ricotta cheese, just fill the whole pan up. I love it. And honestly, guys, this dish was good for like 2-3 days. I'm not gonna lie. So full of flavor, and I feel like it was getting better and better each day. So if you follow these instructions, and if you made it this far in the video, you should have great success with this dish. It was really easy. I just put some Parmesan cheese. I used fresh Parmesan. Also, I used some fresh cheddar cheese as well. I'm just hitting it with the garnishes, guys. You're just gonna pretty much put your cheese on there. We're gonna add some parsley. It's completely up to you. With the parsley part, but you can add some parsley. Then we're gonna pop a lid on there. We're just gonna leave it in there until the cheese starts to melt, guys. Once the cheese starts to melt, then that's when you know it's ready, just like that. Guys, go ahead and hit that like button. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Until next time.